Hi there, Chris Hanna, Mayor of Marion, reporting to you on the General Council meeting at Marion this week. It was a packed agenda, to be honest. There has been a lot of misinformation in the media about our preference for a 5-court basketball stadium to be built on the site of the existing 1965 2 courts on Norfolk Road at Marion. Unfortunately, if we go through public consultation and that is confirmed, then there wouldn't be room for the Marion Tennis Club to also exist on that site. So we are really keen to find a future for those Marion Tennis Club players, and we've already begun engaging with them to see what their ideas are, how and where they can continue to play their tennis. So it's a genuine ongoing effort talking to the tennis players to try and solve that problem, while at the same time making the 2,200 basketball players of the South Adelaide Basketball Club happy as well. These are the sorts of challenges that councils have from time to time. On a completely different topic, the council considered rezoning for the southern suburbs of the Marion Council area. So these are Hallett Cove, Shido Park, Trop Park, Merino, Seaview Downs, Seacombe Heights, and a couple of other parts of other suburbs. It's a big decision. We know there's a lot of feeling in the community against infill because on the plains of Marion, north of Seacombe Road, there are just too many examples of bad development with too many cars on the streets. We put it to the community and they said no. A majority of 3/4 said they didn't want change. We looked to see if there were little pockets of areas where there was a substantial majority yes, but really not enough to make it worthwhile to make any changes. So the councillors listened to the community and said, no, we're not going to make any change. On another topic again, Glandore. There's a wonderful oval at Glandore used by the community and a couple of sports clubs, a great football club and cricket club. The local MP, Jane Stinson, was generous in arranging state government offering $5 million to help rebuild the clubhouse. The decision for Marion Council this week was to approve a top-up amount because, let's face it, $5 million is not enough to build a sports clubhouse these days. So Marion Council decided to top up the amount to make sure that we can achieve all the outcomes that the community have expressed they want in the community consultation process. On to another topic now, and we've just approved a wonderful biodiversity plan, thinking of everything that grows in the city of Marion, from trees to remnant vegetation to lawns, you name it. It's a very comprehensive document. I have to say, a lot of the public submissions were extremely thoughtful and showed a lot of knowledge about the area. So if you're interested in matters environmental, have a look on our website for the biodiversity plan. And in a related matter, we also had a short report on soft plastic recycling. These are little bags and wraps you get in supermarkets around types of food, fruit and veg, that sort of thing. Now, we do have a desire to recycle that stuff. You might remember there was a bit of a scandal when it was discovered that a recycling scheme was simply storing all of this stuff that people were conscientiously depositing, just storing it in a warehouse. It wasn't going anywhere. So we would like to get into recycling. We are relying on the recycling facility that we share with other councils down at Pedlars Creek. They currently haven't got a market to be able to process soft plastics. So at the moment, it's a watch and wait to see if the market develops, to see if the technology improves. And just finally, a little bit of good news for 2 clubs, the Morphettville Park Tennis Club and the Wesley Netball Club, which plays at Hazelmere Reserve at Glengowrie. Now, the final decision is still under wraps. I believe it'll be revealed in a month's time, but the tennis club there needs a new clubhouse, and the netball club have been patiently waiting for a long time for improved courts. But I can't say any more. We'll have more on that next month.